Konnichiwa, minasan. Hello everyone. This is Blackbear7, otherwise known around here as Shadow. Welcome back to Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games. Today is July 31, 2012, day 5 of the Summer Olympics in London, and the last day of July. Time flies, doesn't it? Anyway, 2 events await, an Olympic event and a Dream event, so let's get today started with Equestrian, or to be more specific, individual show jumping. This of course is another one of the new Olympic events in the game. I will play as Shadow the Hedgehog once again. The objective of show jumping is to complete a set track on horseback with the fastest time. You must guide the horse to clear over the several obstacles that are set on the track. Each failure to clear the obstacle results in an added time penalty. You can use the rear mode solo held sideways or with the nunchuck, where swinging the controllers accelerates the horse, tilting controllers left and right guides the horse left and right, and 2 for the rear mode solo, or A when used with the nunchuck to jump. All that explained, let us proceed to the event. I'll be using only the rear mode for this event. Greenwich Park is the venue for Equestrian. Looking at the leaderboard, Vector holds the time to beat for the gold with 1:10.474, Daisy holds second with 1:11.809, and Mario is third with 1:12.397. Let's go to Shadow now at the starting line as he and his horse prepare themselves.
Shadow!
As I said before, since this is a race, you can charge a character's acceleration before the race begins by holding 1 when holding the rear mode sideways, or B when also using the nunchuck. Shadow and his horse are already underway as they clear the first 2 obstacles with ease and approach the 3rd obstacle. The ends of the trail marks are the obvious marker for the perfect jump. In this event, there is no need to keep shaking the controllers throughout the event. One shake is enough to bring the horse to full speed, and it is best done after the turn. As Shadow proceeds to his 5th obstacle, he jumps a little early, but it's alright as Shadow and his horse smoothly proceed to the 6th obstacle. All in all, this event is very straightforward. Simply maintain full speed, follow the trail, and jump once the trail marks end for the perfect jump. 2 obstacles remain ahead as Shadow and his horse have a well done run so far. They swiftly approach the final 2 obstacles, one obstacle immediately positioned after the other. The last jump was a near miss as Shadow and his horse jumped late, but despite that, they take the last turn for the final sprint to the finish. And Shadow and his horse finish without penalty. They finish with the final time of 1:06.748, putting them at the top of the leaderboard, and Shadow, of course, wins another gold. With Shadow on top, Vector will finish Equestrian with silver medal, and the Princess of Sarasaland will get the bronze. Let's go to the winner's podium now to see our medalists.
Bronze medal, Daisy! Silver medal, Vector! Gold medal, Shadow!
And that finally concludes individual show jumping at Greenwich Park. We have one Dream event remaining for us, so let's leave Greenwich Park right now to see what awaits us. The final event of today is Dreamboat in Japanese, or more appropriately, Dream Rafting. One player as always. So this is, as you can see, a team event, so I am choosing 4 characters once again. My team of choice is, of course, none other than Shadow, Vector, Blaze, and Silver. So the goal of Dream Rafting is to complete the short but perilous journey across Cheap Cheap River on a small circular raft with the most points earned by collecting coins, defeating and avoiding enemies, and completing side objectives along the way. With the remote held sideways, the control pad moves your character, 2 does a jump, and pressing 2 again while jumping does a ground pound. I will explain and show more later as we proceed to this event. Once again, the setting for this event is Cheap Cheap River, Fukufuku River in Japanese. Team Mario holds score to beat for the first medal with 453 points, as Team Wario and Team Tails also compete in the game. Let's go to Team Shadow at the Riverside to start the event.
Team Shadow.
究極の力見せてやる
The setting is based on World 4 in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Once again, the goal of this event is to earn the most points as possible while rafting across the river by, for the most part, collecting points which, as you see now, are found inside those barrels. The raft can be steered by shifting the team to one side of the raft, so when everyone is on the right, the raft will move to the right. So here comes those bob-ombs. 1 point is earned for knocking each of them off by jumping or doing a ground pound. Maneuvering around the inside corner, as they collect more coins to their score, thwomps a way to make our hero's situation a little tricky. Now, there are no penalties for falling off the raft. You just lose precious time and opportunities to score as many points as possible to win. The team was just scratched by those thwomps. Now, starting from here, you'll often see Cheep Cheep swimming under the river, which can be popped for points by doing a green pound, just as you saw just earlier. Clearing that small cascade, the team approaches a split in the river and they go left. A group of thwomps await. The right is a safer route with barrels of coins, but this route leads to the first side mission, dodging the thwomps, which, if passed, gives more points, 50 to be exact. And the team overcomes the thwomps and approaches the end of this tunnel. A rapid with barrels along the way is also ahead, and the mark of the beginning of another challenge, collecting 10 coins. And despite the bumpy ride, they have 3 more points to go. But they managed to collect 14 coins, earning them another 50 points for completing the challenge. The team currently has 162 points as they approach their next challenge. A trio of Porcupuffers seek to toss the heroes off the raft, and the team ground pound will keep them from doing so. The second Porcupuffer now makes its move, as the team does their ground pound, but... what? I guess I was too late as I tried to focus on what I was saying here. Anyway, our heroes hop back to the raft as one Porcupuffer remains and they pop it. They earn another 40 points for defeating 2 Porcupuffers as they continue their journey. They approach another rapid, and seeing some barrels floating there, another 10-point challenge starts. The CPU is very reliable and follow your every move in this event. However, if you play with your friends or family, since it's a team event, communication determines whether or not you win. So, after completing the challenge, our heroes go down the waterfall, where, if unexpected, a Gooper Blooper awaits our heroes to make their day rougher and they're caught in a whirlpool. This is a brief boss battle where this giant blooper must be defeated within 45 seconds to earn up to an additional 160 points and finish the event. 100 points come from defeating the blooper, and 60 points come from everyone surviving. That means 15 points for each survivor. To earn the maximum bonus, you must avoid being knocked out by the blooper's tentacles and hop on each tentacle to hurt the blooper, plus earn 10 points. Before anyone is knocked off, Silver deals the last hit and the Gooper Blooper surrenders. So with that giant squid out of the way, our heroes finally reach the goal with the final score of 506. And I wish they could just use their homing attack there in that fight. Well, that was a crappy joke, as Shadow, Vector, Blaze, and Silver win the first medal and scored their second victory as a team. Looking at the final standings here, Team Mario will leave with the second medal, and Team Mario will take the third medal, but Team Tails will finish empty-handed. Let's go back to the goal line now to congratulate the winning team.
First medal, Team Shadow.
ひれ伏すがいい
The final event is finished, and so is today. Once again, thank you all who are with me as I present this game. Before I forget, please like this video and subscribe if any of you haven't yet. Keep up with your favorite countries and their respective athletes in the 2012 Summer Olympic Games in London via TV, the internet, or any other form of mass media. This is Blackbear7, otherwise known around here as Shadow. Until tomorrow, sayonara.